About Casetify before, they are my favorite place to get phone cases. So this one is actually from my last order. It says you're exactly where you need to be, which is so cute. And then I also have some cute strawberries and a custom case here. So if you want to do like a custom design, they have like a whole like lab situation where you can customize a phone case with like the letters on here, the color on the side, all that kind of stuff. And also their impact cases, which is this one, it has just like a sleek side, and then their ultra impact, which has bumpers on the side here, are made with 65% recycled and plant-based materials. And they come in 100% recycled packaging. So if you're interested in grabbing a case or two from Casetify, you can head over to casetify.com/plants for 15% off your order. And let's get back into the video. Hello everybody, good morning. So I have another day of doing some plant chores. I totally abandoned this video. That was last week at some point, and I have not picked up my camera since because this last weekend I had a friend in town and I've just been doing other things. So today I have watering to do, and basically I'm just going to be caring for the greenhouse cabinet today. So I just cleaned the kitchen, which feels very good. I love having a clean kitchen, and I'm doing a little bit of watering now just in the sink. And I'm going to grab some plants from the cabinet to start, you know, just working on them and getting them ready for what? I don't know. Just working on them. Also, this sweatshirt, I got a lot of questions on this sweatshirt in a previous plant chores, like the last plant chores video that I posted. I got so many questions about it, and it is from Plant Dosage. My friend, well, my internet friend owns that company, and they sell on Etsy, so definitely go check them out. They also are the company that does the wood earrings. I wear my like wood Monstera earrings quite often. I really love Plant Dosage and think they're an amazing small business, so go check them out. Okay, let's get started on the cabinet. Okay, well, first of all, we've got some things to address with this bag because this Hoya has graduated from the bag. It needs to be removed, and I just think that I need to address the bag and see what needs to be like updated in that. Okay, my crystallinum, no, this is a Doriaki. It put out this beautiful, huge leaf. It's very big. Unfortunately, it has a rip. You know what? Can I just get a perfect anthurium leaf with no, like, something? Like, they've all had at least one flaw. Like, this one came out, and then this spot happened almost immediately. And then this one started crisping up almost immediately. And then this one has a tear. Two tears. A tear right here and a tear right here. Anyway, I feel like things are going a lot better for my anthurium as of lately. I'm realizing that I definitely was not watering them enough in the past, and as I've been watering them more often, we have bigger leaves and leaves coming more often. So that was definitely my bad, and I feel like anthurium is one of those genres of plants, a genus that is extremely difficult for me, but I still try so hard. And all things considered, my anthurium don't really look that bad, but in my mind, because it doesn't look like my like crazy beautiful Monstera deliciosa and all my Hoya, they're like not good enough because they don't look like that. But that's not true, you know. We're trying. We're trying our best, and I keep trying even though sometimes it's a fail. But honestly, I've only ever killed, I think, one anthurium before. They've all kind of held on for me. So I don't know if the plants are tough or if I like am very close to getting it. I'm not sure, but I will keep learning. I will press on and keep trying. Okay, so my Alocasia Maharani is looking okay. It does have a new leaf coming out, which you can see there. I'm super excited to see it. I'm hoping that it is a bigger leaf this time. But it's looking really good. This is honestly one of those that I was not sure would make it. I don't know. I just feel like Alocasia is also one of those plants that I really struggle with. I struggle with Alocasia more than I struggle with anthurium for sure. But I'm just holding on and hoping that one day I'll get it. And I think them being in the cabinet full time really helps because that humidity is like next level. And anywhere else in my home, I don't think that Alocasia really thrive that much, but in the cabinet, they're really happy. And speaking of thriving Alocasia, look at this lady. Oh my gosh, she just put out this gorgeous leaf. This is the Alocasia Black Velvet, and this new leaf is really nice. This was the previous leaf and the new leaf. I think that it's still growing a little bit. It is smaller than this one. So I think maybe it still has some room to grow, but we've got 2 leaves over here that are saying goodbye. But what's really cool is I think that these are like roots, like right there. I think that those are aerial roots because they look like they're kind of going down into the soil, but I've never seen alocasia do that before, so I think maybe it's really happy. I'm not quite sure, but either way, I'm really glad that it put out a new leaf, and these are really exciting to see come out. Alocasia leaves are fun. This one will be here soon. I'll let you know when it comes out. Okay, this is my Anthurium Silver Blush, and I've had this plant for so long. I got this in my first import order ever from Indonesia, and it's looking so good. Like, it's very, very stable. I would love for it to put out new leaves like more often, but I think that I'm going to need to be repotting it into a different pot to encourage that. I think that this pot is getting too small for it now. But anyway, these leaves are just looking so good, and it did put out this like baby offshoot, as you can see, and it's like an entirely like separate plant. Sorry, it's an entirely separate plant now. And well, it was from the beginning when it came out, but you know what I mean. It looks like a separate plant now. So I think maybe when I repot it, I will separate them to, I don't know, maybe get in its own pot. But I do have a small like crystallinum, and it started out this tiny, if not more tiny. And it doesn't look amazing again, but this new leaf that came out is really big compared to the other ones. Like, you can see the size difference. Actually, it might be the same size as this leaf here. Oh no, it's bigger. So anyway, it looks really nice, and I'm super excited to see this plant continue to thrive. I think that I need to put it in a bigger pot so that, oh yeah, I see roots coming out the bottom. And it needs a bigger pot so that it can hold on to its moisture for a little bit longer. I think I'm gonna put it in more soil this next time I repot it. And I'm going to put it in a ceramic pot. So I think next time I repot all my Anthurium, I'm going to take them out of terracotta, just so that they can hold on to their moisture for a bit longer. That was a big piece of advice that people gave me, but I had already put them all in terracotta and I didn't want to mess with them. So yeah, next time I repot, I will definitely be putting them in ceramic or like sealed pots. But anyway, this is my forgetti and this plant has consistently only had 1 leaf at a time, and I would love for it to have more, but they never last long enough to get to 2 leaves at a time. And I don't know exactly what's going on, but I think the leaves are lasting longer the more often I water. Like, since I picked up the watering, the leaves are lasting longer. So yeah, but it does feel like there's a new leaf spike coming up. Oh yeah, you can see there is a new leaf spike coming, and I hope that it comes soon so that we have 2 leaves at the same time, perhaps. I've got a whole other row of the cabinet, but I'm gonna water these and then we'll get to that row next. So that round of watering is done, and while I was watering them, I also fertilized them, and I wanted to just do a shout out to the fertilizer that I use. And so this is the Super Mix Organic Fertilizer from Tank's Green Stuff, and I love this stuff. I'm gonna put my glove on while I do this because it turns my hands like black. But it is like I can't really describe what it is, but it's like a very fine soil type of thing. And you sprinkle it on top of your plants, and it's a really awesome, gentle organic fertilizer. And I started using it maybe last month, the end of last month, and I have seen such amazing growth already. I'm so excited, but it's really important to fertilize if you want really consistent, good growth on your houseplants, because they've already used up all the nutrition in their in their soil after just a couple of months. So it's really important to replenish that nutrients with fertilizer. Whatever it is that you choose, that's totally fine. This is what I use. It's organic. It's really easy to apply. And anyway, I see really great results from it, so I really like it. And okay, so I'm going to open up this